Happening now on KPSP Local 2 News.
The night before Thanksgiving, picking up your bird and planning your Black Friday attack.
I was just told Banning has a line that wraps all the way around.
We cover it all for you tonight. Weather, travel, giving to those in need, and preparing to shop.
Live, the news at 5 from KPSP Local 2, where local comes first.
Jordan Outreach Ministries making Thanksgiving a bit brighter for families in need. Coming up at 6 tonight, the assembly line. That's what it is. It's giving more than just turkeys to people hit hard by the tough economic climate. We'll hear from some of this. But before we go, though, big hello on this Thanksgiving Eve to our friends waiting in line for Black Friday deals, Best Buy in Palm Desert. CBS Evening News next. We'll see you in 30.
Live, the news at 6 from KPSP Local 2, where local comes first.
Well, at 6 o'clock tonight, America is traveling and getting ready to give thanks tomorrow. Thanksgiving 2011 almost here. Good evening, I'm Chris Long. The promise of a free turkey dinner brought out hundreds of Valley families in need today to a feast giveaway. KPSP Local 2 mobile journalist Lori Yanez was at Jordan Outreach Ministries in Coachella, many giving thanks for a meal they would not have otherwise had.
Many people here have next to nothing, but today no family walked out empty-handed at the 8th annual Thanksgiving Feast giveaway in Coachella, handing out nearly 600 donated turkeys and food bags filled with fruit, potatoes, bell peppers, stuffing, and more to hundreds of people in need. Many of the families we spoke with here today say this Thanksgiving they're thankful for the Jordan Outreach Ministries. They're happy to take home a full Thanksgiving dinner. A meal many of them, like Margarita Benavides from Coachella, feared they couldn't afford.
I'm very thankful, very, very, very thankful. That's just something that goes to show you that there's people in the valley that care, and you know, they want everybody in the valley to have a dinner.
With the help of volunteers, Benavides says filling her trunk with groceries at today's giveaway, even for a moment, put aside her struggles of finding work and providing for her family.
Everybody's very, very nice in there and greeting you and make sure that you feel okay about that turkey dinner, that you don't feel, you know, less or unfortunate, just making you feel special.
Seeing new and more faces each year, Joe Jordan, the pastor of the church, says he counts his blessings and hopes to continue sharing them with the valley.
Be our guest, let us serve you, and go take a dinner home and enjoy Thanksgiving tomorrow with food for your family. In Coachella,
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm Laura Yanez, KPSPLocal2.com.
Jordan Outreach gives away nearly $3.5 million in donated food and clothing to the Coachella Valley each year.
Now from the Desert's news leader, KESQ News Channel 3 HD, breaking news.
Some Coachella Valley families won't have a problem filling empty stomachs this Thanksgiving, thanks to the work of some local charities. Food Now Food Bank and Assemblyman Manuel Perez teamed up to hand out some 200 turkeys to families in need. Organizers say Operation Gobble was a big success, and local volunteers spent their day bagging all of the key ingredients for a good Thanksgiving. Organizers say long lines did not deter one mother who says that she feels blessed.
It's just great that they can give me a Thanksgiving dinner because my children wouldn't eat if it was that.
Professional boxer Timothy Bradley also did his share of giving back to the community, handing out about 300 turkeys at his auto shop in Desert Hot Springs. Bradley also stayed after to hand out T-shirts and sign autographs for his fans. Meanwhile, the Galilee Center in Thermal also distributed some 500 food baskets to underprivileged families. The center on Avenue 66 near Harrison Street handed out the baskets filled with tortillas, rice, and beans, and of course a turkey. Another giveaway was at the Jordan Outreach Ministries in Coachella. They handed out 800 food bags to families in need.
Now from the Desert's news leader, KESQ News Channel 3 HD in the morning.
Hundreds of families will be filling up on turkey today thanks to some generous donations. News Channel 3's Tamara Dumonte has more on some turkey giveaways throughout the Coachella Valley.
Every family celebrates Thanksgiving differently, but without a doubt, food is one essential ingredient behind the holiday. Turkey, stuffing, and don't forget the cranberry sauce. They're all things that make our mouths water. But in this tough economy, some families are going paycheck to paycheck and skipping the meal.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving.
I feel blessed.
Joella Blackeater is one determined mother. Long lines were the last of her worries when it came to putting food on the table this Thanksgiving.
It's just great that they can give me a Thanksgiving dinner because my children wouldn't eat if it was that.
Blackeater is talking about Operation Gobble, a turkey giveaway put on by Food Now Food Bank and Assemblyman Manuel Perez. Assemblyman Perez was just one of the volunteers rolling up his sleeves to hand out some 200 turkeys.
This is a great event for the reason that we are trying to provide everything we can for the needy. Not everyone has what others have.
Volunteers spent the morning bagging Thanksgiving necessities for Desert Hot Springs residents.
It's very busy, but they're being very kind and they're waiting in a long line, but everybody will get some food.
But they weren't the only ones working to feed the less fortunate. Professional boxer Tim Bradley also did his share of giving back to the community, handing out about 300 turkeys at his auto shop in Desert Hot Springs. Bradley also stayed after to hand out T-shirts and sign some autographs for his fans.
I've won numerous championships, but honestly, I got to say that this is the biggest victory.
Meanwhile, in the East Valley, the Galilee Center in Thermal gave out about 500 food baskets filled with tortillas, rice and beans, and of course, a turkey. Tamara DeMonte, News Channel 3.
There were other turkey giveaways here in the desert yesterday. Jordan Outreach Ministries in Coachella also handed out roughly 800 food bags to families in need.